Have you ever stood on a beach, gazed at the ocean, and wondered if our basic sense of up and down is truly correct? We're taught the sky is above and the ocean is below, but what if that's only half the story? Imagine the ocean as a sky and the ground beneath your feet as a ceiling. What if gravity isn't pulling us down but holding us back from falling up? In this inverted world, the ocean's deepest trenches become the highest reaches of a watery atmosphere, and its creatures are like birds in flight. This is the starting point of a mind-bending journey. What if we've been looking at the world upside down all along? Let's explore this idea and see where it leads. The reverse sky theory presents a mind-bending shift in perspective, flipping our conventional worldview on its head. It dares to suggest that the Earth we know and inhabit might exist in a mirrored duality, a reflection of another reality that's both familiar and utterly alien. This theory challenges our fundamental understanding of space, direction, and even existence itself. In this captivating concept, our vast ocean is not merely a basin, a container for water, but a sky for another world, a boundless expanse above, mirroring our own atmosphere, an immense liquid atmosphere, teeming with unknown possibilities and perhaps even life. Imagine the sheer scale of this underwater realm, a mirror image of the sky above us, but composed of water. Their ground, the foundation of their world, is our seabed, the mysterious floor of our oceans, and their sky, the limitless expanse above them, is our ocean, a shimmering, ever-moving ceiling, hanging above them as our air hangs above us, a breathable, life-sustaining medium. It's a complete inversion of our perceived reality. This isn't established science backed by empirical evidence, but a thought experiment, a playful exploration of what could be, a lens to reimagine our planet, to question the very nature of our existence and our place in the cosmos. It's an invitation to think outside the box, to challenge assumptions, and to embrace the wonder of the unknown. The deep sea, our ultimate down, the crushing depths where sunlight fails to penetrate, becomes their ultimate up, the highest point in their world, reaching towards the light of their liquid sky. The boundary between these two worlds isn't a physical place, a line drawn in the sand, but a dimensional seam, a subtle, almost imperceptible interface where realities might intertwine and overlap, perhaps most permeable in the ocean's deepest trenches. Those unexplored abyssal plains where the pressure is immense and the darkness is absolute. The ocean in this context transcends its earthly definition and becomes a hydrosphere, a cosmic ceiling for another reality, a liquid dome separating us from the unknown wonders that lie beneath. Entertaining this idea reframes the ocean as a celestial entity, a vast and mysterious world unto itself, not just a habitat for marine life, but a gateway to another dimension, a mirror reflecting a universe we can only imagine. The reverse sky theory invites us to wonder, to ponder the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. When we look into the water, into its reflective depths, is another world looking back, observing us with equal curiosity and wonder? It's a poetic way to see the familiar with new eyes, to find magic in the mundane, and to appreciate the boundless possibilities that lie just beneath the surface of our perception. Gravity, as we know it, is a fundamental force that shapes our reality. It's the invisible hand that keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground, dictating the motion of everything from falling apples to orbiting planets. We experience it constantly, often without even realizing its pervasive influence. It's the reason we don't float off into space and why objects fall when we drop them. Pulls us toward Earth's center, a constant, unwavering attraction. This force emanates from the very core of our planet, a dense, molten heart that exerts its influence across vast distances. It's a force we understand through scientific principles, measurable and predictable in its effects. But in the reverse sky theory, a fascinating and mind-bending concept, things aren't quite so straightforward. What if our understanding of gravity is only half the story? Gravity is mirrored, a concept that challenges our conventional understanding of physics. Imagine a force acting in opposition to what we perceive, a countergravity pulling in the opposite direction, pulling inhabitants of the inverted world up toward our crust. In this alternate reality, the very notion of down is flipped, and what we consider the solid ground beneath our feet is, to them, an unreachable sky. Their ground is our ceiling, a dizzying inversion of spatial orientation. Imagine living in a world where the familiar laws of physics are turned on their head, where up is down and down is up, and their down leads into the vast ocean sky, our sea. The surface of the water, which we see as a boundary, is their endless expanse of sky. To fall for them is not a descent, is to drift away from land into the water above, a slow ascent into their version of the heavens. It's a poetic reimagining of gravity's influence. This dual gravity could explain the crushing pressure in our deep oceans, a force so immense it seems almost impossible to comprehend. For us, it's weight, the sheer mass of water bearing down. For them, it's the thinness of their atmosphere, the lack of resistance as they ascend into their version of space. The deepest trenches are their outer space, a place of extreme, life-ending pressure, a boundary beyond which survival is impossible. Where these gravities meet, where the forces of our world and theirs collide, is a zone of strangeness, a place where the laws of physics as we know them might not apply, perhaps deep within the Earth, at the planet's core, or in some undiscovered realm. This mirror gravity is the cornerstone of the theory, the foundational principle upon which this inverted reality rests, suggesting two worlds existing in parallel, intertwined yet separate, each anchored by the other, a cosmic balancing act of opposing forces. When we feel solid ground, the reassuring stability beneath our feet, we're also feeling the anchor of another world, an unseen connection to a reality beyond our own. If the ocean is a sky, everything changes. Imagine looking up at a blue liquid canopy, sunlight filtering down as a perpetual twilight. Their weather is not wind and rain, but swirling currents and marine snow drifting like gentle rain. The colors shift from deep blue near the ground to pitch black at the surface, what they might call the Great Membrane. Life is adapted to this ocean sky. Bioluminescent creatures are their stars, whales and squids their high-flying beings. The ocean becomes a vibrant living sky, filled with its own weather, stars, and beauty. For them, our beaches are the edge of the universe, alien and uninhabitable. The ocean in this view is not a dark abyss, but a breathtaking celestial expanse. The reverse sky theory offers eerie explanations for ocean mysteries. Disappearing islands might be landmasses phasing between worlds, vanishing as they fall back into place. Ships lost in the Bermuda Triangle could be crossing a weak dimensional barrier, falling up into the ocean sky of the other world. Deep-sea clouds and glowing milky seas become weather and celestial events in their sky. Strange sounds and rogue waves might be disturbances on the dimensional membrane. These are not proofs, but threads in a narrative that connects our world to another, hidden just out of reach. The theory weaves isolated mysteries into glimpses of a reality intertwined with our own. Consider the vastness of our world, a sphere of endless possibilities. Within it we find echoes, reflections of experiences that seem worlds apart, yet are intrinsically linked. Skydiving and deep-sea diving, two seemingly disparate activities, offer a compelling glimpse into this interconnectedness. They are mirror journeys in this dual reality, reflections of each other in the grand scheme of exploration. One ascends into the abyss, the other descends from the heavens. We leap from the sky, falling down, a controlled descent into the embrace of gravity. They leap from their ground, rising up into the ocean sky, defying the crushing weight of the water above. Our skydivers rush through air, a symphony of wind and freedom, hurtling towards the earth. Their explorers drift through water, a ballet of buoyancy and pressure, navigating the silent depths. Both are facing increasing pressure and darkness, a test of resilience against the unknown. The deeper they go, the more the world around them fades into the inky black. Both require technology to survive the journey, essential tools that bridge the gap between human limitations and the demands of the environment. Parachutes for us, a colorful canopy against the vast expanse of the sky, a promise of a safe return. Ballast for them, carefully calibrated weights that allow them to control their ascent and descent in the underwater realm. The dangers are opposite. Sudden stops for us, the jarring impact of landing, a reminder of the forces at play. Crushing pressure for them, the immense weight of the ocean threatening to collapse everything around them. Astronauts float in space, weightless in the void, untethered from the familiar pull of gravity. Their hydronauts float in the high-pressure ocean sky, a different kind of weightlessness, a delicate balance against the forces of the deep. Each act is an exploration to the edge, a quest to push the boundaries of human experience and understanding. One through air, soaring through the atmosphere, defying gravity with every movement. One through water, delving into the mysteries of the deep ocean, uncovering secrets hidden beneath the waves. This symmetry is the heart of the reverse sky theory, a concept that suggests a profound mirroring between the world above and the world below. Every action here has an opposite in the world below, a constant interplay of forces and experiences that shape our understanding of reality. Our journey to the stars is mirrored by their journey into the deep, two paths diverging into the unknown, yet united by a shared spirit of exploration. Two halves of the same coin, revealing the duality of our world, a constant reminder that every perspective has its counterpart. Life under an ocean sky would be shaped by upward gravity and perpetual twilight. Architecture would hang from the ground, cities suspended like gardens in the water. Mythology would revere the ocean sky as heaven, the rock below as safety. Bioluminescence would be essential for light, art, and communication. Agriculture might center on geothermal vents, oases of warmth and energy. Sound would travel far, movement would be slow, and life would exist in 3 dimensions, not just on a surface. It's a world both alien and familiar, governed by the same elements, but arranged to forever alter the experience of being alive. Imagine standing outside, looking up at a sky filled with water, not air. The ground is a ceiling. You cling to it, held by a force pulling you up, away from the watery abyss. If you fall, you drift into the deep blue above, surrounded by swimming creatures instead of birds. Mountains become valleys, rain becomes rising sediment, and night is a subtle shift in blue light. Stars are bioluminescent life, a living celestial display. This exercise decouples our sense of direction, showing how arbitrary up and down really are. The reverse sky theory challenges us to see our reality as one of many possible perspectives. Another world could be nested within our own, a silent partner to our existence. Entertaining the reverse sky theory changes our relationship with Earth. The ocean becomes a sacred sky for another world, not just a resource. Our actions, pollution, noise take on new significance. Are we poisoning another world's atmosphere? We are just one layer between 2 vast realms, space above, ocean below. This idea invites humility and wonder, reminding us our world is not the only one. The next time you see the sea, imagine it as the ceiling of a hidden world, breathing with the tides. The theory is a story, a way to make reality bigger, stranger, and more interconnected. What if the ocean is not our floor, but another world's sky? The question alone can change how you see everything.